Oh look, it's more Breakarts. So yeah, I've been doing some more in this. I hope the audio is not too loud. I've been doing some more in this, so I thought I'd show it off for a laugh. So I changed Bob's design a little bit. I know I designed them after weird names, but what I've been doing is I did a couple of weapons. So let's go, I think it's L for this one. Load. So I went ahead, I got all these crazy weapons. Now the tri-barrel was my first one, then the elbow, because I was trying to make some really cool sort of transforming weapon. Then obviously we had the missile pod, which costs a ridiculous amount. And then the other morning I ended up making the sniper rifle, or something that looks kind of similar. I wanted something that was covered in armor and looked kind of like a sniper rifle. So we got this arm section here with this long set of amplifiers on, and then the barrel is armored across the top. And then we've got what kind of looks like a sniper scope and an energy canister there. I like to think that all these little camera style things going on would make up for the lack of a scope. It's also really streamlined that. And then today I made the shotgun after I came back from work. I tried to think of how a shotgun would be in this game, and I still can't think of any way of getting the slide to work with the setup. I'm going to have to look at the joints more, but what I did was I put the amplifiers on the barrel, and then sort of made this double barrel section underneath that has homing shots on it, and then give what would normally be a pump action, and just give it some armor for the side of it and the top. So we got this sort of dual barrel shotgun style thing going on. Looks really cool. So now I should then be able to attach these to one of the mechs. So like for instance, if I go ahead and load up, say test is still unused at the moment. If I go and load up Bob for a laugh, Bob should have the sniper rifle on from before. It's cool. So I should be able to hopefully load the shotgun on as well. Where is it? Design. That's the right arm, so the left arm would be shotty. Save load, shotgun. I think I've got enough load data for it, hopefully. Instead of the triple barrel, which I've been using loads. Okay, so it's got the sniper rifle and the shotgun. So that's pretty cool. So instead now we've got these new weapons that we can show off here. Let's try a couple of neat poses with them if we can. All of the way it's not even doing the posting because we're not in the photo mode properly. Come on, there we go. So we've got boosting with the sniper rifle here. Three is sort of got the sniper up like this. I tried making the barrel swing round, but you can't do that to the amplifiers, so it's kind of awkward making a sniper weapon like that, so I just made it look like a normal rifle. Problem as well with the shotgun is that it kind of clips through things a lot with the shoulder shield swinging round. It's a good job I can take the boost off and just have the shield set above the arm on this swing hinge joint that I've got here. I think I mentioned it in another video, the fact that it's a load of joints just attached to each other that work together with this float to be able to give it this look. I really do like the way the shotgun looks there. So I got two barrels on that gun, a long barrel on that one, and then this really cool shoulder shield. Nope. Trying not to clip through it here. And then if I go, what is it, not boost, that swings over and doesn't get in the way, which is cool. So yeah, I'm really enjoying making up all these weapons and everything. I might actually try SMGs at some point. I'm just wondering how you get, you know, the rate of fire up. I'd have to have a look at the presets. That's looking really cool so far. I want to see how many barrels I can fit on one weapon. That would be interesting. Might actually try that with this one for a laugh. Or let's try, if I go sub, what's the sub for this? Oh, it's the type 2. Let's change the design, machine design. Let's just get rid of everything. So bring it back down to the burr frame. And then do the same with this. We'll put the presets on for, what, the machine gun. Shot speed 280. I like the way it makes the arms really small like that as well. Still wondering what actually affects the rate of fire on these. Like, can we try and find out with this how it works? We got this system. Just having the barrel doesn't improve it. See if there's any, like the amplifier. Oh, I see. The amplifiers increase the shot speed. The armor doesn't. It does add shield though. All those armor pieces had a lot of shield. I wonder if you could actually just make a rifle that was kind of like a ton of shield bits. Say for instance we put that there. Put this here. And then just make what is a giant shield on a gun. It's a shame I can't get those other joints on it that are really cool. That you can put like a million different things on. That would be really fun. Instead, we've got to go with this sort of deal. Try and get it so it protects at least a little bit more. What I will do is amplify it as well, but I'm going to need to just mess around with a couple of these first. Like for instance, if I put that like that. I'm actually wondering whether I can have the armor rotate there. Like for instance, have that end at say 10, speed 3, and then have the joint rotate 90. There we go. So if we have it end at 90. That's how that works, but we can also mess around with some of the other stuff. I'm actually thinking, what happens if we move that, say, 180 and then have that end at 180? What happens then? Or even 270. That's interesting. Have that start like that and then just swing round. Start at 360, end at 0 or 180. Let's try that. If I rotate that joint, then rotate this, so the start position should be like that. What happens then? Oh, that cuts through the... Nah, I'm not liking that too much. Gotta figure out a different thing for this at the moment because it's really annoying me. Oh, nope, didn't want to move that. So have this like this, armor. I'll rotate this now. Hello! Welcome to the stream. Yeah, more Breakarts stuff. Just trying to figure out what to do here at the moment with these joints. Trying to design new weapons which don't look the same as everything else are a bit crazy. Sorry to hear about all the drama you went through with Limit Release. Oh, it's fine. I'm relaxing now and having fun with this type of stuff, so I don't mind. Maybe if I swing that 90 degrees. Have that on attack and then have the speed for that. So yeah, for anyone that's just coming in, I'm just trying to see if I can make something that's ridiculously armoured for the moment. If I change that and put that facing that way. It kind of works, but it clips through there. That's the annoying part. You're one of those few AC guys that, with content that I look forward to. Aye. That's the only unfortunate bit, really. There's not many people that do content anymore. Weapon customization looks a little bit more limited. Yeah, it kind of is, kind of isn't. It's awkward to dive into, but hopefully we can get something out of it. Oh, I keep pressing boost instead of attack. I'm just trying to think of what we could do with some of these joints, because I've already got something going on there. Ah! Press boost again. See now, I can put armor on the top if I want. That would just... Ah! Stop pressing boost! That would bring up the armor around there. I love how bright this light is in the actual level as well. Bring up the joint round here. So the idea for this is just to make something that's heavily armoured. And just see what happens. And try and give it some cool transforming gimmick. Just hoping that I can do that. Ah, I keep saying boost. Right, so we got the vents there. That looks kind of cool. I just realised I technically could, here, put on the reflections in this game can get AC levels of bad. Yeah, it's mental for the lighting and reflections. There we go. So if I then rotate that, which way does it rotate? Oh no. Why did it have to rotate that way? So when it starts, it always rotates that way. Because the idea was I wanted something cool that would do like this kind of thing. That ain't happening, so looks like I'm gonna have to stick to this gimmick. Wrong way around, my bad, I do this all the time. I just noticed there's a graphical bug there. Oops, a daisy. Write some more joints in here. Now, is that still going to rotate the same way? Because if it is, I'm not going to enjoy it. I wonder if there's an actual way of tweaking this rotation joint. If you preset it, then pick it up and rotate it. Interesting. Say, for instance, start that and then go attack. Start 10 and end 160 maybe? No. I still don't like rotation joints too much. I mean, you can't even put one of the permanent rotating joints on these to have like a constantly spinning Gatling gun. So I got those two parts that come up there like that. I just thought technically I can put... Yeah. I was thinking about that then. You can put that kind of a joint on it. And then have, where is it? Armor. Let's see, it was attack. So we can have the armor on here and here like this. You can also make it rotate it backwards by setting it to 360 and then setting the end value below it. Ooh, interesting. I love learning things new about this. Always fun. Okay, so that's crazy. Best part about that is you can actually still set the armor on the inside there. After go through and have fun with this on Steam. Ah, it's so good. That looks pretty insane. I wonder if we can actually fill this full of energy tanks and everything else and make it viable. Like for instance, if we have energy, not that one. If we have system, and we put a couple of, we put an amplifier on the main section with a couple of things to enhance the attack power, right? And then we have, say, system, do energy. We have 2 more energy canisters here to play around with. We put this here, and we go system, put that there, and then put these 2 on here. Well, But this weapon can't be reused. That's because of the data load, I think. Oh, hello. That moment where the fire alarm gets set off. God.
I don't blow my candle out, that'd be that as well.
Maybe, yeah. Setting the fire alarm off there. Whew.
There we go. Even without a battery, it goes off.
Shot speed. Better having a couple of these amplifiers on it. Oh, that joint's still there, that's why. Oh, no, no. That moment where you're trying to grab the right joint and it just will not go. There's another one that I didn't use before. Now, what am I missing here? Oh, it's a part of the armor there. Is that the right way? Yes, it is. Weapon cannot be reused. Oh, I'll be able to soon. Need to offset everything. So when I go attack here, that all goes up. I still need to put something there. So maybe if I set that there like that. Nope, still not going. Let's see, what has the most data load here? If we get rid of that, the data load up there. Oh, what is going on with this weapon? Can I not have more than one of those? That seems kind of weird. Let's try system. Okay, that's better. This weapon can't be used. It can. Just have to offset the energy. Oh my god, what's that, says Sandro. Just messing around with some stuff. Just some things and stuff. Is it a bird? I wish. It was our Dio. Can I get amplifiers for that now, or can that just not work? Might actually be better if I put double amplifier on there instead of that. Take it all the way up to 2,000 there. And then do system. 180. Oh, this weapon can't be reused. It's really weird how it does that. Can I even... But I can reuse triple barrel for that. Makes no sense. The recharge time's down on it as well. Maybe it's just because of the energy consumption. I'm not entirely sure. Just love the way it has that ridiculously long barrel. Shot speed 350, that's not too bad. If I take that off at 280. Check the amplifiers and see what happens. 294, 308, so yeah, it's actually better having just the standard stuff on it like this. I just thought with those system ones, data load, heat consumption, you could actually have like 2 of these wing arms. If, say for instance, I didn't have that there, and instead made another 2 of these swing arms, technically, I could then have that. Hang on. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I can make that because I need 10. So move that to 90. And have that be attack 3. End 0, so when we click attack now, that's going to rotate down there. I'm going to need to stop that at about 30 or 40. Even less, actually. Actually be a better idea, just having it none like that. I'm gonna try and build around this now. This weapon can't be reused, that's because of the heat. I need to find out how to turn the heat down, because it would be so funny having some, like, ridiculously barreled weapon. That goes there like that and gives me clearance a little bit. That allows me to play around with a couple of connections. So just having that be that. Then have those system parts be go crazy and have these ones actually facing sideways. Then have the armor parts already over them. Let's say, for instance, that one that way. That one the other way. And then try and offset this now. Now, what helps the cooldown? 150 for these. So we could go crazy and try and offset the heat value there. Oh, that doesn't work. Got 2 modules left and I'm still unsure of how to deal with this. Funny thing about it, it's not even as if the weapon's that impressive, it just looks ridiculously bulky. But now I have to deal with all this heat management, which is an absolute nightmare to deal with. Because even after doing this, it's still a pain in the butt. With data load as well. Come on, I just want a ridiculous amount of barrels on this weapon here. This weapon cannot be reused. But if I get rid of at least those 2 things, that's what's going to happen. Is it because of the recharge time? Like if I put energy consumption heat, so that takes up less heat. Right, so if I put that, say for instance like that, recharge time none. So what is so bad about that I can't save it? Just realised I need that armor piece there, I think it is. No, other side. Need to figure out what's stopping me. All I want to do is make this ridiculous weapon. Right, so if I... Oh, I can't save it because of this issue. Damn. What is going on with this? If I do that, it's still got no issue. That's still not got an issue. Now it has heat exhaustion problems. Is it energy? Does it just need a ton of energy? that's not it. See, this is the problem I have with weapons on this. It's just ridiculously hard to try and find out what's wrong with them in certain instances. Especially because I want to build something flashy just for a laugh. And we end up with this kind of problem. I don't even get it either, because before there was no recharge time. Okay, so that's fine so far. So now what happens if I start building on this again, like I did the last time? If I start going a little bit crazier here. I'm putting, say, more barrels. Barrels on top of barrels. We go system, joint, and I go like that. So we got two guns over there. And then I do this whole deal with this set of armor of putting that. Is it just because I'm not using those effectively? Or is it something else entirely? So it really does not like me doing that. Don't know why, it just really doesn't like me doing that. Kind of annoying as well, because that's limiting me at the moment, because I'm not sure of how to get better with it. But I've got, what, 3 barrels on the same gun? Still trying to figure out how to get the recharge time down, though. Energy, generator output, total energy. Shot speed 350, attack power 1500. I'll put that like that. Gives the design a little bit of a change at least. Might even change these parts out for the other ones, just because the other ones are better at shielding like this. Okay, so I've still got some like heavily armored shield thing going on, which is still pretty cool. I'm still annoyed by what's gone on with this so far. I wonder, can I actually attach two energy things there and then the barrels? Let's see about that. Oh, it's fine. It'll let me do that now. Now, let me have 3 different barrels like this. So you got like the crazy one underneath and then the other 2. But no, before it wouldn't even let me do that. It's messed up. I'm annoyed by that. And there's a bug there, because we can still see that on screen. That's not good. I would like to be able to get back to the menu now so I can save. Oh no, not good. Go away, bug. I got a bug. What the? Oh, it's because it exceeds. It's still there. Am I just going to have to Alt F4 this because it looks like it? Yeah, I'm going to have to. God damn, so I got beaten by a bug. Ah well.